Water is essential for all life on Earth. Water is a clear, odorless, tasteless liquid that is essential for the survival of all known forms of life. Did you know these facts? Watermelons are about 92% water. That's why they're so refreshing on a hot summer day. If you add up all the water in the world's oceans, it would fill a sphere with a diameter of about 860 miles. Water is the only substance on Earth that can exist in all three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. The human body can survive without food for weeks, but only a few days without water. Water is used in many forms of renewable energy, such as hydroelectric power. Water is used as a coolant power in nuclear power plant. The world's longest river is the Nile River in Africa, which spans over 4,000 miles. The Dead Sea is the saltiest body of water on Earth, with a salt concentration of about 33%. Water is essential for all life on Earth. But what would happen if water suddenly disappeared? Have you ever thought? Impacts of water in our life today. We will explore the impacts that the sudden disappearance of water would have on living beings and the planet as a whole. To understand the impact of water's disappearance, we first need to look at the origins of water on Earth. The origin of water on Earth is a fascinating scientific mystery that scientists have been trying to unravel for decades. There are many theories about how water came to exist on our planet, but no one theory has been definitively proven. One popular theory is that water was brought to Earth by comets or asteroids. These icy bodies formed in the outer regions of our solar system, where temperatures are low enough for water to exist in a frozen state. As comets and asteroids travel towards the Sun, they could have collided with Earth and released their water, contributing to the formation of our oceans and atmosphere. Another theory suggests that water may have been formed on Earth through a process known as degassing. This process occurs when volcanoes release gases, including water vapor, into the atmosphere. As the Earth cooled, the water vapor condensed and fell to the surface as rain, eventually forming oceans. Recent research has also suggested that water may have been present on Earth from its very beginning, as part of the planet's original building blocks. The same elements that make up water, hydrogen and oxygen, are abundant in the universe, and it's possible that these elements combined to form water as the Earth was forming. While we may never know for sure how water came to exist on Earth, we do know that it has played a critical role in shaping our planet and enabling life to thrive. Water has been a driving force behind the evolution of countless species and ecosystems, and it continues to be an essential resource for human survival and well-being. In summary, the origin of water on Earth remains a mystery, but scientists continue to study the planet's geological history and the composition of comets and asteroids in search of answers. Regardless of how water got here, we can all agree that it is an essential and precious resource that we must work to conserve and protect for generations to come. But if water were to suddenly disappear, the effects would be catastrophic. Let's take a closer look at what would happen. Without water, the world as we know it would be unrecognizable. The absence of water would drastically alter our planet's climate, geography, and the organisms that inhabit it. Plants and animals would die without water. Plants would not be able to survive. Plants use water to photosynthesize, which means they convert sunlight into energy. Without water, they would quickly wither and die. And without plants, the entire food chain would be affected. Animals that rely on plants for food would have nothing to eat, and they too would die off. Dehydration. Humans and animals alike would quickly become dehydrated without access to water. Dehydration can lead to a variety of health problems, including dizziness, confusion, and even death. And with no access to water, there would be no way to prevent dehydration. Natural disasters. Water plays a crucial role in the Earth's natural systems. Without water, we would see a rise in natural disasters like droughts and wildfires. And without water to absorb the impact of storms and hurricanes, flooding would be even more destructive. Global climate change. Water plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's temperature. Without water to absorb and reflect sunlight, the Earth's temperature would increase, leading to global climate change. The disappearance of water would also mean the loss of ocean currents and weather patterns, further contributing to climate change. So what can we learn from this thought experiment? For one, water is essential for all life on Earth. But it's also important to recognize the interconnectedness of the Earth's natural systems. The loss of one component can have a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem.